But we did some very funny things too, which make us question more about this whole thing, question the whole cause of this experience around us. One of the things we did was to make an experience in time and space real. We brought it into the level of duality. That means it should be run in pairs of opposites. That the sense perceptions will not pick up anything unless there's an opposite of that. That there will be no knowledge of light if there is no darkness. Imagine if there was a certain amount of light all the time and there was no darkness ever. None of us would have ever seen that light. We wouldn't have known there's such a thing as light because it would be there all the time and there's nothing, no way to see it. When darkness comes, light becomes real. If happiness and unhappiness both weren't there, we would not even call it happiness. Every experience we are having in this creation is based upon pairs of opposites and is based upon duality. We made it to enhance the experience. The duality was made to enhance the experience. The more unhappy you are, when you get happiness, the more happy you are. The more intense one feeling is, the more intense the opposite feeling becomes. Why did we do all that? Why did we create a world of opposites to have these experiences? Because we belong to our true home where there is no opposite at all. We created this world of opposites and it became an opposite of the world of no opposites. For the same reason that if we have had this experience in a world with opposites, with pain and misery and happiness and joy, a world where there can be both darkness and light, a world where there can be people living heavenly styles and people living in prisons and in hospitals, where we created this kind of world of opposites, and when we go back to our true home, which is the opposite of the whole experience, we appreciate it so much more we would never have done before. A great purpose, not of human life, a purpose of creation itself. Why was this created? But then, do we really need to have so much suffering and pain in this world in order to go back and see that there is no pain? No, when we go back, we don't say, oh, there was pain there is no pain here. We say, thank God it was a dream. We say, thank God it was just made up by us. Just like supposing you have a dream here in the physical world and you have a terrible nightmare and you wake up, you're still crying because of nightmare, then you say, thank God it was just a dream. It's exactly the same feeling. The process of creating a dream was the same that the used process for creating all levels of creation. The same process in consciousness. That the consciousness has the ability to develop these levels and therefore move from one level to another. And that's why what we did was a perfect job. But if you look at a little piece of it, it's imperfect. You look at any little piece of this grand picture that I'm drawing before you, which is the picture of creation. Look at any small portion, it's imperfect. But if you look at the whole grand picture, it's perfect.